She wore beautiful makeup but shot herself dead in broad daylight. At first, everyone thought it was just an ordinary suicide case, but soon after, the deceased bride reappeared through the mist and, without hesitation, shot her husband, who had just escaped from a brothel. The ghost bride shooting case quickly dominated all the headlines. Panic spread among the public as the media frenzy grew. The detective, seeing the situation spiraling out of control, had no choice but to seek help from the legendary detective Sherlock Holmes. But when Holmes and Watson arrived at the morgue, they found the so-called ghost bride tightly chained to the mortuary slab. The staff explained this was the only way to prevent her from coming back to life and killing again. As a man of science, Holmes thought this was foolish and didn't believe in the absurd rumors of a ghostly murder. However, the forensic doctor insisted that the corpse before them was not only the bride, Amy, who had died just the day before, but also the shooter from the previous night. Moreover, several eyewitnesses had seen the entire crime unfold. Faced with this undeniable evidence, Watson suggested there was only one truth. Amy had a secret twin sister, but the detective quickly dismissed this, saying he had already investigated and found Amy only had one brother who had died 4 years ago. Just as the case seemed deadlocked, the forensic doctor noticed fresh bloodstains on the bride's body, something that hadn't been there when she arrived. Suddenly, they also noticed a new message written in blood on the wall. It was the bride's handwriting, but the bullet had clearly pierced her brain. How could she still be alive? Holmes suddenly thought of another person and immediately left the morgue, with Watson following close behind. Before they left, Watson kindly reminded the forensic doctor that although the victim died from the gunshot, she had been suffering from severe tuberculosis before birth and was not expected to live long. The situation was clearly more complicated than it seemed. 1 month later, 5 more men were found murdered. The detective informed Holmes that all had been shot by the ghost bride in their own homes. Bloodstains were left on the walls, and the floors were scattered with raw rice, part of some mysterious ritual that no one could explain.